all men should know this. I can speak for all women when I say silent sex is never okay.
Never.
It's vile.
Never.
Vile. Are you dead? Do you think I'm dead? Are you enjoying yourself? Are you making a shopping list in your head?
Are you asleep?
We are back.
Weren't we back last week?
We were back last week, but we're still back. We're back again.
Yeah.
Back again.
Jesus.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
We have our lovely Hannah and our lovely Laura and myself, WBCo crew. We are talking about what men should know. So this was a real conversation starter in the office. Proper full-on conversation starter. I've got lists. Oh, I got lists, given lists, handed. Here's my list of what men should know. People felt very passionate about it. So
I'm excited.
if you are a man, you should know this.
Listen up.
Listen up. If you don't know it, learn.
Yeah, find out.
Take a course.
This is a good lesson for you today. What we're going to start with. Women's periods are hard.
Yeah, that's very valid.
So, very valid. I mean, men should know. You should know your girl's cycle, and you should know the stages of the cycle. If you don't, sit and talk to her about it.
Jesus, need a flipping biology degree.
No, you don't. To know the women's cycle.
I don't even know
I
what
don't know the
stages
stages of my cycle.
Do you know?
No,
To be
not
fair.
to the point of. I know when I'm ovulated because I'm horny as hell.
Yeah, but yeah.
And then
So
I
would
know
you
when
not
I'm
appreciate
on my
someone else
period.
knowing that?
Well, they should know. They
Yeah.
do normally know.
You make it known.
I know what you're saying. I think like when you're on your period, it's nice to have someone care and make you feel a bit more comfortable.
Because it's
and
not
stuff.
nice.
No,
it's painful.
awful.
It's horrible.
Yeah,
It is
you just feel
horrible.
minging, don't
You
you?
just
You
wanna
feel
curl
awful.
up.
You want to curl up in a ball and you either don't want to eat anything or you want to eat everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you want to eat certain things as well.
Yeah.
It's very specific.
What are you looking at us?
Right? Laura's like, yeah, it happens.
He does
So,
do that.
so tell me what he does then.
Well, we were on...
All right, nobody cares. Moving on. What are you joking? I'm joking. Jokes.
We
That
were
was a
on
joke.
the Lash
Come
on Saturday, and he especially made us make a detour to Lush to get us my favourite bath bomb because he knew I was due
Do you
on.
want? You're joking.
No.
Take hint.
And we had to stand in a queue to get in.
Oh my
It was
God.
empty,
And he did that.
Yeah.
Because he understands how periods are.
pretty much, yeah.
Is that why?
Yeah.
So
He's
what men
not
should?
scared of them.
No, he's not, no. He knows more about my period than I do.
He knows more about your cycle.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, am I? I didn't even realise I was due on this week. I was like, all right, okay.
No.
How Emma came.
I know, but that's just nice.
Yeah,
it's very
that is
cute,
nice,
isn't it?
yeah.
It's
It is
lovely.
It's lovely. He's
So
very
yeah,
thoughtful like that.
me and Hannah said this the other day. That's peak, isn't it?
Yeah, that's peak.
Yeah.
Peak kind of like
I am very lucky.
You're going
relationship
above and
stuff.
beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Total peak. Next one. Men should know that dates are important.
Yeah.
As in dates of
As in
things?
taken out on dates.
Going out on dates.
Oh,
yeah,
right, yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Do you think they don't know that? Is that as a whole? Do men just not like to organise the date, but enjoy going on the date, do you think?
Yeah, do men like dates? I think they do, right?
Yeah, I think
Men do like dates.
see, Chris likes to organise dates as well.
Oh, God, does he?
Yeah.
I can tell how this is going to go, Hannah. Oh, we're happy for you.
Really happy for you.
You look like you want to decapitate us.
No, of course I'm happy for you.
No, he does. He's very much an organisy person.
Yeah.
But because I organise shit day in, day out, I just like to be told when and where.
Oh, like that, eh?
Literally.
Yeah, dates are really important. Take your lass out on a date.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be expensive.
No, you could plan a picnic
Go
in
for
the
a
living
walk.
room,
Oh, that would be lovely.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Picnic in the living room with a bottle of wine.
Oh, that
Yeah.
would be cute. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be lovely?
Yeah.
Cheap. Yeah.
Put a
Yeah.
few fairy lights up.
Few candles.
Get the porn on the telly. I'm joking. Sorry, I had to ruin that.
That was your vision. That was your
It
vision.
was, yeah.
Next one. Looking after children is not a day off.
What do you mean?
So, I have a child.
You do?
And I have experience of this. Not so much actually, because it's not so much, but I know a lot of the girls in the office get this. It's like, oh, well, you've been off all day when they've had the kids.
Right, okay.
It's not a day off.
Yeah.
It's considerably much harder than work.
Oh yeah, but the majority of people in here who've got kids come in for a break.
Yes, they do.
Like they look
actually
forward
do.
to coming to work.
Yeah. So men, be aware that women enjoy work and that staying at home with the kids isn't a day off. It's
Like
not a day
literally,
off.
when I have Piper, I can do fuck all apart from have Piper.
Yeah, you just have to
You
watch.
can't do
Because it
it.
takes like 100%. I know I'm probably more like hyper focused because I'm conscious it's just not mine.
Yeah.
So if I break it,
if I break it.
it's not just my bad. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like watching her like this, not blinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that when I've got my nephews.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. when I-
Somebody
yeah.
else's child. All right, here's a good one. Sex is more than the D in the V. Someone's wrote.
Fact.
Facts.
Facts.
So do you think men think that it's just the D in the V?
Surely not.
So men might.
It's 2022, man.
Do you know what I think men should know around this area? That, like, don't just go straight for the boobs.
Yeah, no.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
There's a million other areas.
an actual million. I was thinking about this last night.
I agree, but I also
I'm sure you were.
I agree, but I also like a hand on me tit at all times.
Right.
Yeah.
Feel supported.
I mean, like the inside of them.
Do you feel
Just sits like that, watching the telly. Yeah.
Yeah. Just look at us like that.
So,
Boobies.
a hand on the boob at all times, or don't go straight for the boobs.
Not like, I don't know.
You need warming up, don't you?
You just, do you know what I mean? Like, we've got arms and like legs and knees and
Arms?
that. Like, yeah.
You've got erogenous zones in your arms. Behave yourself.
Mate, I live on my
Shoulders.
own. I'm
Shoulders.
touch starved. At this point, you could
Oh,
touch
yeah?
me. You could touch me nose, and I'd probably come.
Shoulders
so.
and neck. Touch me nose.
Did you know that that's why the majority of wedding dresses are strapless? Because
Why?
that's an erogenous zone.
Really? Well, there you go.
Who came up with that idea? The patriarchy.
So, we have arms and legs and knees.
Yeah.
Focus on the knees.
Behind the knees.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Mate.
Give it a go. See how she reacts. She might kick you in the face. If it tickles too much.
Ask first. Get consent.
Hey.
Can I kiss your knees?
Get consent.
If a guy came in here and
Swear
said,
to
"Can I
God,
kiss
if
your
he
knees?"
I'd be like, "Ah, you can."
Would you?
he
Laura,
kisses-
if a guy asked you if you could kiss your knees, what would you do?
That? I'd be speechless. I'd be like, why on earth would you want to kiss me now?
Have you ever been kissed on the knees?
No.
No. Well, there you go then.
Ah, that's a good point, actually.
Don't knock it till you tried it, lasses.
Right.
Okay. Next one. All men should know this. All men. I can speak for all women out there when I say silent sex is never okay.
Nah.
Never.
It's vile.
Never.
Vile.
Oh.
Are you dead? Do you think I'm dead? Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Are you making a shopping list in your head?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Are you
Yeah.
asleep?
Yeah?
Have we all had silent sex?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's vile.
Horrible.
Yeah, it is horrible. It gives me the creeps.
Yeah. Like anything is better than silence.
It feels sinister,
It's horrible.
doesn't it? It's like,
It's like you're
doesn't
going
it
to
feel
reach under the bed
sinister?
and get an ice pick and just...
Yeah. Like,
it
or
does.
like,
Oh my God, it
does.
It makes
you're on
What
top,
about,
you're like-
okay, so what about silent sex with music on?
Nah.
Still horrendous, isn't it?
Still horrendous. He
Yeah.
still could be dead.
Yeah. Basically make noise.
Yeah. Just even if it's just as a bare minimum, an appreciative grunt. every now
I
and
like
again.
hearing a man be
Yeah.
vocal in bed. I think
Oh, I
it's
do.
really, it's such a turn on.
Yeah, it is, yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's not the norm. Like, it's not.
And it's an ego boost because you're like, yeah. yeah, you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think from my point of view, don't try and be porn-like. Don't, like, that's not fun.
Yeah.
Just communicate.
Yeah.
Communicate and it's all going to be fine.
Yeah.
Next one, foreplay is important. Very. By the way, this came from females who actually genuinely feel strongly that men don't know this.
I feel like I need to go out in that office and just give everybody a cuddle. Like, who the fuck doesn't know that foreplay is important?
Some people, Laura.
It's like preheating the oven before you put your pizza in.
Yeah.
Some people don't preheat the oven though, do they? Like,
Some people don't.
metaphorically or literally. And then you have to wait another flipping 10 minutes for your pizza.
We can't really say much more. We're going to literally go through the list and be like, this is important.
Like a super.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, if you don't invest in some good foreplay where you're really sort of focused on your partner, who you're with and stuff, when it comes to put the D in the V, it's gonna knack.
Yeah.
It's gonna
It's not
hurt.
re- it's like, it's not ready. I'm not
oh my
ready.
God, you're so tight. No, I'm not. You just haven't spent the time doing what you should be doing. But I cannot be fucked at this point, like, to say anything. So just crack on. Like,
Never have I ever said to somebody when they've said you're so tight, well, I'm fucking not.
I'm fucking not.
It's like a welly top.
No, I mean, like, as in, like,
I'm not ready.
you're so tight, like,
Hannah's like, just
I'm not
I think
lubricated.
The technical term is a wide on, Han.
That's not real.
We've talked about
I know
this.
we have, yeah, it is real.
We've talked about it in the podcast.
Oh, no,
Your
Google.
cervix moves.
Yeah,
And Hannah at which point said, my cervix got too much to say for itself.
Yeah, it
Mine's
does,
shy.
yeah.
Did I tell you that?
Yours is shy.
Yeah.
Yours is shy.
Gynecologist told us.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know that personally. Like, a medical professional told us.
Yeah, oh yeah, we didn't just discover it one Saturday night in the pub.
So foreplay is important.
Yeah.
Please
do it.
Please just do it.
You can have foreplay and no D in the V.
You can have
Yeah.
sex with no D in the V. We've already gone through that
Yeah.
one. So sex is not just D in the V. Sometimes you don't even want the D in the V.
Sometimes it's a D in the A.
Sometimes it's the D in the A. Also very valid.
Really?
Not for me, no.
No, not for me. We all look at Laura.
I love you.
Moving on. I'm fine does not mean I'm fine.
They all know that.
No.
surely.
Some guys don't. Some guys are like, well, she said I'm fine. So that's that.
Are they
So
not just
I'm
plain
fine.
ignorance, though?
Yeah.
I'm fine means I'm raging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it means. So what's the perfect response to I'm fine? For
Well,
a
you're
man?
not. So tell us what's wrong. Talk to me.
That's it. So that's a good one. My perfect response would be, oh no, I've really missed something here and it seems like you're upset. So please come and talk about this.
I like it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's it. There you go. Write it down, learn it, rehearse it.
Why do women say we're fine when we're not fine? Do you think it's to do with...
Because we can't be asked.
Is it that we can't be asked, or does it go deeper?
Oh, here we
I
go.
was thinking about it last night again. And is it to do with the fact that women from a young age have been conditioned to not be
Complain.
a hassle and not complain and not make a sort of big deal of things? So although you're raging and you're pissed off about whatever they've done, it's like a knee-jerk thing
I'm
to
fine
go,
because
"No,
I'm the
fine."
wife. Or
Yeah.
I'm just going to be the good girl
Yeah.
who just
No,
shuts
I'm
up
fine.
and continues.
And it's like, you're clearly not fine. But there's that push and pull between how you're actually feeling and your genuine emotions.
how you've been taught
and
to
how
act.
you've been conditioned to sit down and show up.
Potentially. That's a very good point, Hannah.
Thank you.
And
very
also,
good
you don't
point.
want to get that, oh, you're always fucking whinging.
Yeah.
Well, you've always been a dick. So if you weren't always a dick, it's cause and effect, it's science.
That's true.
If you weren't always being a dick, I wouldn't always be whinging. Ta-da.
So there's your answer. If your girlfriend or your partner says I'm fine, there's your response. Go back, record it or practice it out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you need to say. This person has said, we want our half of the bed back. Fuck off back to your own side. Do we want our half of the bed back? Can we speak on behalf of all women?
Not all the time.
No, you can't.
Some are
Not for
cuddly-
me.
Some are cuddly people, aren't they?
I think I'm a cuddly person, I think. Sometimes I am, and most of the time I think I am. And sometimes I'm like, I just need my own space.
Yeah, same.
I'm always that I need my own space.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, even if it's just a leg over. Like, you know, when sometimes you're lying in bed and someone will hoy a leg over you, and I'm like, get off. Get off us now. The only person that the only person that I will allow to sort of flip and skid round the bed like he's on a fucking skateboard is the dog. I woke up this morning, right, and he had his two little feet tucked into me legs because he had cold feet. I was like,
cute,
oh God.
He's so cute.
So cute.
Okay. So we like our space. So just ask, do you want to cuddle?
Yeah.
Do it the reverse way.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Get out the bed. I'll sleep on the settee.
Because we are cuddlers, I'll say, and especially with suffering from anxiety, if I'm really anxious, I just need my own space.
Yeah, I think I'm the same.
So I'm like, just please, just
Get off
Yeah.
us.
But that's me only real kind of time when I'm like, go away.
I like touching bums. You know, if you
touching
both
bums.
turn over and
Yeah.
then you have like a little...
A bum's touching.
Touch little
Yeah.
Oh,
bums.
touching bums.
I like touching bums.
That is cute.
Oh, yeah, that is cute.
Because that's just enough, do you know what I mean? It's like, I know you're there.
It's just enough.
And that's
So
nice.
are you, is any of you guys sleep under the arms thing?
Yeah, I am.
Like you sleep like on his chest? Under
No,
the
I
arm?
sleep like a prawn. So I'm I'm a shrimp and he's like a king prawn.
So you spoon all night?
Yeah. First time I've ever done that though. First relationship I've ever been in.
Yeah, I think some you're more likely to than others, aren't you? Because I'm sure there's been a couple of exes that I've slept with and like cuddled like nearly all night, and then others where I've been like, you are too warm.
Yeah.
What is your body temperature? The sun. Like, why am I sweating buckets?
Yeah. Yeah. Men should know more about tampons.
Yeah, they should.
Should men know what a tampon is and how to use it?
The tampon does not correlate to the size of your vagina.
Yeah.
Very well
For
said.
the love
Yes.
of Christ.
So stuff like that.
And they are not lemon or lime flavoured.
Yes.
Chris.
Can you get them in lime flavour, please? We should test people. Will you just grab us a lime flavoured tampon, please, and see what happens?
It would be nice if they knew the difference between all of the I'm not going to say feminine hygiene, like the sanitary products, like pads, night pads, light pads, tampons,
Panty liners.
super tampons, panty liners, menstrual cups. Is that everything?
I think that's everything,
Yeah.
that would be good. I think even knowing when you need them, or even to the next degree, some guys won't even buy them.
That's ridiculous.
Won't even buy them.
They won't buy them. I know guys that won't, like if the girl says, oh, will you go and get some tampons, they won't go to the shop and buy
That
tampons.
is absolute fuckery to the next degree. Even me dad is when I was younger has went and got us some emergency tampons.
Yeah.
And he's like a 65-year-old man from Hendon.
Yeah. So guys, know that buying tampons is perfectly fucking normal.
My dad took me to get me coiling.
Oh yeah, my dad took me as well because you can drive afterwards.
Yeah.
Did you go to the drive-through afterwards, did you say?
No, because you can't drive afterwards.
Oh, I thought you said, did you go to the drive-through afterwards?
Dad, I've just had this coiling. I need some flipping Mackey's chips. Like, make this drive-through.
Not that we're daddy's girls at all.
How to do hair? I think that's more if you've got kids.
Yeah, I was
Again,
gonna say.
my dad always used to do my hair.
That's nice.
Well, because Tracy was savage, that's why. She used to brush my hair, but start like at my nose. Like brush me forehead.
Donna was like that.
Horrendous.
And I used to go, ahoy, and she'd go, ship ahoy.
Standard Donna.
Today we're talking about what men should know. And something men should know is that girls want WBCo products. We are giving you a 20% off discount code for all of the products on our website. Get yourself to our website, westboundco.com, and use the code BOYFRIENDPOINTS20 and you'll get 20% off exclusive for our podcast listeners. Now back to the show. Details. Notice the details. Boys should know to notice the details. When you've had your hair done.
Yeah.
That's what one kind of thing.
It's crackers that, isn't
Details.
it? That you could have your hair done for like 3 days.
I know a
and you
few
don't know.
guys that notice details and I'm baffled by it every time. Like, I'll never forget, I was younger and some guy came to my door and he knocked and he was like, "Are you coming out?" Do you know when that used to be a thing? And I'd be like, no, I'm stopping. And he went, "Why? I've just had your eyebrows done." And I was like, I fancy him straight away.
Yeah.
Straight away. I fancy you now because you've noticed that. Shook.
Yeah.
And I know a few guys that'll say, "You've had your hair done."
Yeah.
Or even down to like the smallest of things. Like,
Even if they
and
say,
notice.
"Have you done something to your hair?"
Yes.
Even if it's a question and they can't quite pick out what's different. Even if it's just like,
They've
noticed the
something.
details.
yeah.
Actually stop and look at your partner
Yeah.
and look at them. Actually look at them. And then the next time you look, see if anything's different. And then do that every day. It's not that hard.
Are women like to blame for this as well? Do we not notice things about them?
I absolutely notice.
I notice
100%
everything.
notice.
I can't help but notice because obviously Chris hasn't got a hair on his head, but he has invested in a cutthroat razor. And as the clumsiest man on 2 legs,
That's worrying.
literally like horrendous. So
Really?
I can't help but notice, but yeah.
Yeah, I notice everything, me.
I
So
was-
we notice everything. We notice if they've had their haircuts. We notice, and we'll say, "Oh, your hair looks lovely," or "Oh, you this," or "Oh, you that." We're noticing them. I think.
Do you think
guys just notice?
Do you think maybe for men think it's a bit of a like a minefield? I'm just trying to play devil's avocado here.
No, I think they don't see.
Well, let's ask them. Any men listening to this podcast, DM us or put in the comments if you actually just don't see when your partner's done something aesthetically or whatever, or bought a new dress, or if you just can't be asked to comment on it.
Yeah.
Is it complacency that you feel like they're just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to know what it is.
We want to know. Let us know. There's a few things like how to stack the dishwasher, how to load the washing machine, obviously the usual. Basically, be domesticated, be able to look after yourself. That's it. Men should know that.
That's a thing though, isn't it? But it's like again, I should have do some prep on it for this podcast. It's a concept of that men or partners in domestic situations will like actively pretend like they don't know how to do something to get out of doing it.
Yeah.
So they'll be like, oh, well, I don't know how to work the washing machine. And it's like, right, when we were fertilised and our little X and Y chromosome came together, there isn't like a full instruction manual on how to use the fucking washing machine in my Y chromosome. Like, I had to learn as well, so you can. You know what Google is? There comes with an instruction manual. Just try it. If you fuck it up, that's fine. You'll have to just buy more clothes and do it again.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm quite passionate about that one because I think, no, you take the piss.
A couple more. So there's quite a few on being domesticated, paying the bills, how to have a conversation and not argue, obviously.
Oh, wow. They need to have a...
When you pee on the seat, we sit in it.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice.
And not only does the seat go down, the lid goes down.
When you flush.
Preach.
Because if not, all your good juju goes down the drain. It's a feng shui.
Oh my God, me dad had this before and he was making us like put the toilet seat down all the time. I put the toilet seat down because otherwise Milo drinks out the toilet.
Yeah, Addie sticks her hand in, so there's that. The joys of a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
There's 2 more about kids and family here, so they should know the kids' routine.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They don't. Some people don't.
How you live in this 9 times out of 10, this will probably be relevant, if you live in the same house.
Sometimes they don't follow the same routine and they might know it, but they just don't follow it because they want to do things their own way.
Yeah,
well, don't we
crazy.
fucking all?
I don't know. This is I feel very strongly about this. Very strongly about this. Take photos of the other person and the kids.
Yeah.
So have someone actually take photos of you and the kids, especially if there's 3 people, I think, of more than 2 people and then kids. There's never any photos of the mum and the child because the guys don't take photos.
I've never thought about it.
Honestly, I didn't realise it until it actually happened to me. There's never any pictures because men don't say, oh, let's get a picture.
Yeah.
I know.
No, there's
I barely got any pictures of me and Addie when she was born.
Whoa,
When she was little.
I am shook with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I think about it, there's many more pictures of me and my dad than there is of me and my mum.
Yep. Because men don't take pictures. How many pictures have you got with your mum?
I've got one that I can think of off the top of my head, and I was
People
about
want
28.
exactly
One on our wedding day.
Yeah, exactly. Females want pictures with their parents and their mums and their kids. They want pictures. They like pictures. They want memories. Yeah. And so men should know. Take photos.
Yeah.
And take nice ones. And if you're not very good, learn.
Yeah, learn. It's not hard.
It's not hard. Put some settings on your iPhone.
It is hard.
Put some settings on your iPhone. Put it in portrait mode or whatever and snap away. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get
And
some
even if
lovely,
they're crap,
lovely photos.
It's like a memory, innit?
Yeah.
It's funny. It's like, your dad couldn't take pictures of shade.
Yeah, yeah.
Your dad couldn't take pictures.
But that's genuinely like, I really feel strongly that men should know this.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
I agree.
Again, there's a couple more. How to communicate or admit when they're wrong, stuff like that. But let's get the good stuff.
Was that not the good stuff?
I know.
There's a few. Let's talk about this. Men should know where the clit is.
I mean, again, come on.
I'm starting to think this is a conspiracy against men. How can you not know where it is? Like, it's so absurd that I genuinely believe
It doesn't move.
migrating south for the winter. Like, it's
Like,
not,
oh, sorry, my clit's not there anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, up me arse.
I took it off to wash it. Like, I don't.
It's in the tumbler. Stiff as a board, but nice and fluffy.
Do you use any fabric softener on yours?
Always.
But like,
I've got a vision. It's weird.
I know of like a little raisin bouncing about with the tumble dryer. It's weird, isn't it? But I don't. Yes, I understand that, you know, female genitals. Oh, I hear that word. Can be complicated from one to the other in terms of, you know, things that they
They're
like,
not all the
things that they
same.
don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they don't all look the same, and they don't all
Penises don't
smell
look
the same
either.
or whatever. They're all fucking beautiful. Can I
Smell
just
the
say? Yeah,
Oh, okay.
my vagina will smell different to yours
Yeah.
because we've got different bacteria and things.
Yeah. That's
And
true.
taste differently.
Do you feel weird about that?
I was waiting for someone to say it tastes differently.
Well,
Yeah, well,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But the general sort of location
We know
of the
where it is,
plate
don't we? Like it's
is, you know, I mean, it's at the fucking top of the tree.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not hard to find. And if you're struggling to find it,
bigger.
just Google where is the clit.
Do you know what? It's not that some people don't know where it is. It's
don't
that they
care.
can't be fucking arsed.
I don't think it's that they don't know where it is. I think it's a stereotypical going back to performance of porn type thing. Like they think they have to do this. So instead of actually trying to find the clit and then working around that area
Yeah.
as they should, or even communicating, do you like this, do you like that, and so on and so forth, they just do what they think they should do, or they do what they did with their ex, or they do what, and it's like, that ain't going to work.
Yeah.
It's not the same for everybody. It's
Yeah.
different for everybody. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because there's no worse when you're having a bit of fun times and they're just rubbing your lip for like 5 minutes. And you're sitting and you're like...
Nothing worse.
And you're
And
like,
you're like-
right, you're trying to build yourself up to tell him. You're like, right, I'm going to tell him now. I'm going to be honest.
Just a bit
I'm
to the
not
left,
going to.
like, oh.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to fake it. I'm going to tell him. And then just as you're about to tell him, he does something different.
Yeah.
You're like, right, well, next time. I'll tell him
Next time I'll tell him that.
Do you know
was not
what's the
fun,
worst?
That last
When you-
5 minutes.
When you do that and you think, instead of telling him, I'll just shift myself.
Yeah.
So I actually place
Yes.
it
Oh my God. Yes.
where
The
it needs to
shift,
be.
yeah.
And then
You're like,
he
it's
moves
brilliant.
with it. He
Shift.
moves with you and you're like, for fuck's sake.
Keep still. Yes.
Tack a hint.
So there you go, boys. If they're shifting all over the place, they're not enjoying it.
You haven't hit the target.
Trying to enjoy it.
Essentially,
hit the
if they're
target.
very, very still, probably enjoying it. If they're not still, probably just communicate a bit more.
And if they are very still and they're enjoying it, don't change what you're doing.
Yeah.
Don't change the rhythm. Don't change the pace. Don't change the pressure. Don't even breathe.
Just concentrate on the job in hand.
Take one for the team.
Ah, brilliant. Yeah. We've already talked about this, but I'll say it again. Men should know that not all women like dick pics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go through a few more.
Okay.
A massage doesn't mean sex.
Oh, there's not worse. Because I'm not being
There's the next one is a neck on doesn't mean sex.
There's not worse than when you have an amazing massage. Well, you want to go to sleep.
You want to go to
Yeah.
sleep.
You don't want to get racked all over.
Yeah,
You're just
yeah.
like, lovely
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, yeah.
And again, I don't want to think just because we have a bit neck on, all of a sudden it's going to be like porn.
Yeah. There was
Just
3
wanna
there.
neck on.
There was massage doesn't mean sex. Neck on doesn't mean sex. Any form of affection doesn't mean sex.
Yeah.
So there is affection without sex, people.
Yeah, because then sometimes I think if you are in that situation, you stop doing the affection thing. Cause
Yeah,
like,
you
I
do.
don't want to flipping.
And
have sex all
also,
the
if it
time.
leads to sex every time, your sex will become boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you have to live, like, build it up a little bit and kind of like,
Tell you what, I would
Tease it.
add on to that. Men need to know that women like quickies as well.
yes, they do.
Yes.
They do.
It
And that's a
doesn't
good
have
one.
to be some long, drawn-out fucking performance.
Yes.
It can be, I've got 10
Wham,
minutes
bam, thank you, ma'am.
until the washing machine finishes. So, giddy up.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, yeah. That's a good one.
So yeah, they can be really good.
They are
the best.
Yeah.
Really
yeah.
fun.
Efficient.
Efficient.
Efficient. Yes. We are very busy women.
Next one. Women love a compliment.
False. Absolutely false.
You hate compliments.
Do you
Makes
hate
us want to
it?
die.
So
I love a
don't.
compliment.
I love it, but I'm like why are you saying that about?
Yeah.
I'm like all don't know where to look, don't know what to
Yeah,
do, don't know. But I actually enjoy it. I'm just maybe not used to it. Don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I've really worked on that so that when I get compliments, I'm like, thank you.
Yeah, it's
And
important.
then I'll say something nice about them in return.
Yeah.
Not because I feel like I need to, but just because it's nice.
All right, this is a good one. Men, if you are not aware, this will be a revelation for you. Girls talk about everything.
Yes.
And if they're telling you they're not, they are lying.
100%.
They will tell their friends every single thing. And when I say that, I mean the first time you have sex, they will reenact almost every single bit of the encounter. Am I wrong?
No.
Some of us choose to record it and put it on a podcast. But
Yeah, we do.
And when they say, is nothing sacred? No,
it's not. Men, nothing is. If
Nothing
you want
is.
it to be kept a secret, keep it from the person,
Yes,
from
yeah.
your
From the
partner.
woman.
Keep it from your woman, because we talk about everything. Those girls will get together, and when we're chatting, we're talking about you
Yeah.
But that's how we bond, though, isn't it?
by talking about
Like
Shared
our
trauma.
life,
Shared trauma.
shared bullshit. Like,
You'd think, even if there were like, I don't know, if there was a part of sex that was weird, we still talk about it.
yeah,
We tell each other everything.
yeah. I don't
Yeah.
think there's anything that I haven't told you to.
No,
Like
same.
nothing.
Nah, every single thing. So men, be aware.
Just because I
We
feel
talk.
like he's had a really good rap in this podcast. Have I shared with you about Chris's sexual faux pas?
No.
I was talking to you yesterday and I was like, I'm going to save it for the podcast. He once, as we were having sex, after a very garlicky Italian meal, burped. And it hit me in the face.
No.
Like a brick.
No. No. Oh my God,
Like
no.
a brick made of garlic.
That's
A
horrific.
brick made of garlic. And I just, when you think, why?
I actually can't believe that happened.
Why me? Yeah. Just because I feel like he's had a lot of praise.
I can't believe you're actually telling that story.
And was that... So hang on, was it an uncontrollable burp or was it like a burp where he's forced it a little bit?
No, it was silent. So it must
It
have
was
had...
silent.
It
So-
must have
Oh,
had-
so he went afterwards.
So he's tried
like
to...
in your face.
Or,
I know, but
or
he
he's
can't-
blowed it out of his nose.
He can't,
He's tried to
he can't
keep it in.
swallow it. It would explode. Yeah. I mean, I get it. If it's got to come out, it's got to come out. But I went.
Next one. I think it's safe to say. And again, females correct us if we're wrong on this. But all women watch lesbian porn.
Oh,
Fact. Absolute
100%.
fact.
Facts.
Yeah.
Fact.
If your partner says they don't, they are lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course they are.
Every woman. Oh, every woman?
Every woman.
Every
woman. It's all in me.
All women watch lesbian porn.
Yeah.
That'll shock some people, you know.
Do you think?
Yeah, I know, because I've told this to men before and they're shocked.
I think some men genuinely don't think that their partners watch porn full stop.
But it's I don't. Yeah, no. I think that's
Like-
probably true. They don't. Yeah.
But same as there's a difference. Sometimes you can be horny for a wank, not
Yeah.
horny for sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you can't be arsed. You just want to knock one out quickly.
Yeah.
Get out your system and carry
Yeah.
on with your day.
Yeah.
But I think men think that only applies to them.
Yeah. I think they think as well, like it's interesting because I don't know many females that watch male-female porn. I know sometimes they do, but I
do.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know many that would pick it first, if you know what I mean. They might eventually, if they're feeling it, but
I usually... It's very intimate. I'll pick it first and then realise it's not doing the job.
and then you'll be like,
And
I
then
need
be
the
like,
D.
I need to go, no, I need the V's. All
Oh, the V's.
All
All
the
right.
V's.
Yeah, because the D and the V's, no. It's too aggressive with
Yeah.
porn sometimes. And or it's too...
That's my point.
Or, can I also just say, in most porn videos, the man has like a 20-minute blowjob and she gets flipping oral sex for about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
What's that about?
2 licks and a finger.
So that's another thing.
I might go.
Yeah, you are right. That's another thing.
It's
men
like
should
she's making
know.
sure it's wet enough, and that's the sole point of it.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with her pleasure. So that's another thing men should know. If you're getting a class flipping blowy, then you need to
Return
think
the
about
favour.
yeah, and you need
Here's
to
another thing
concentrate.
on the back of that. If she gags, that is not a sign to push it further in.
I knew you were going to say that.
If she gags,
She's gonna be
chances
sick.
are she's going to whitey on your
You'll be
cock.
sick on your knob.
Oh, no.
And that's worse than burping garlic in somebody's face.
It is. It really is.
Oh, it's gone down this route, hasn't it?
Yeah,
oh,
it always
does.
Jesus Christ.
Just
It's what the listeners want, man.
I know.
They're always
Enjoy the ride.
filthy.
I know. All right, okay. So all females watch lesbian porn at some point. Whether they pick it first or not, we don't know. But if they're telling you they're not watching porn,
the lion.
they're lying.
I watch porn around of things that I don't actually want to do.
Yeah, no, this is the thing. So
Yeah.
I know girls who watch lesbian porn that would never, ever, ever dream of going near a girl.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
They're not really even attracted, but they just find it turns them on.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's because the focus is on the female pleasure.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
It is.
Yes.
And it's what we can relate to.
Yeah.
And we can't relate to a man banging their D in the V at a alarming kind of rate and pace. That is like, that's not fun. That doesn't look nice. That's not enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like, we can't relate. We're not turned on. Sorry about this one in advance.
Oh, God.
But it's true. And men should know that when a man comes inside of you, it continues to drip out all night and sometimes for the rest of the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you do the cum dump.
Even then.
Laura, explain the cum dump because men might not know.
So you kind of like, if I do this in the beginning of a relationship, then I'm like, fuck that. Like, where you kind of like hold it in and then run to the toilet
Yep.
and let it out.
Yeah.
So you don't sleep in a wet patch.
Yeah.
Doesn't always work.
And sometimes you
again,
kind of have to
there's
like
always that little,
push it a bit
You've
out.
got to push it out, yeah.
or sit on the toilet for a bit, sit
Yeah.
and you just hear bloop.
That's why you take your phone with you, don't you? And
Yeah.
scroll on TikTok
Yeah.
while you're waiting for the bloop.
Yep.
Yeah. There you go, men. That's what we're doing.
But there's
nothing
always,
worse.
it's like if you think a glass is empty and you pour it upside down, there's always a drip comes out.
Always.
You can do the cum dump and you, and there's always a little tiny bit.
Still left. And you get it the next day and you're like, oh, it's still there.
Yeah. And then you're like, shit, have I started my period? Oh, no, it's just residual cum.
Residual cum.
Do you think men are aware of this?
Nah.
No, not at all.
They don't
I think
care
they
because it's
just-
out of their body, so they just don't give a
They
shit.
just lie back and go, where are you going? I'm going to the toilet. All
I
right.
know a girl that refuses to have sex without a condom. She's been in a relationship for a long, long time. Because she doesn't like the cum dump or she doesn't like cum inside of it and she doesn't like doing this. So she's a bit like, nah, I'm not doing that. Like, so use a Johnny every time because then you have to clean up the mess.
That's fair enough, that, you know.
It is fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean,
The cum dump, if you weren't aware of that, that's a thing.
yeah.
It's
It's a skill.
It is a skill, something we've had to learn and adapt to.
Just, we weren't taught it though. It was just,
Yeah.
Like, it
Nobody
wasn't-
sits you down.
Nobody
Yeah.
explains. You just like
You just
you've,
go,
we've
"Oh,
all
God, right."
we've all lay in cum all night in a wet patch, thinking,
that's
why
so
the fuck did I not do something about that?
Yeah.
And you lay there and it just comes out and you're like, oh dear God.
yeah.
And at the
horrible.
time, you're like, is it cum? Oh,
I know. Yeah. Like, what is this?
like what's happening?
The first time it ever happens. I feel like this is vital information.
It
It is vital information.
And it's horrifying that they don't know these things.
It's horrifying that males are unaware of this.
Do you know what? I once said to an ex, what do you think I do all day at work? And the answer, I implore all women, I mean, it's probably in 95% of cases going to cause a massive fucking argument, but just ask your partner, what do you think I do all day? The response I got was, well, you go in, like, you make cuppas and you, like, slag us off.
No.
And then you, like, dick about a bit and you talk about your feelings.
I wouldn't get that. I wouldn't get that.
And then, or you make makeup and stuff. But that was like
God.
an ex, may I add, not Chris. Yeah, he gets it.
He gets it. He's aware that I am a human being.
With a brain
That I have a job.
that functions more than making cups of tea. Even though we do make a lot of cups of tea.
We do
but
make a lot
that's for our own choice.
Yes.
Yes.
So there's
I've
been
got one.
Yeah.
So this week I tried a breast pump.
Did you?
I did, yeah. My friend is currently breastfeeding and she came to mine on Monday. And she decided not to express, she was just going to feed her baby when she got home. And she was showing us how it worked. And then she went, do you want to try? And I was like, nah. And then I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I do. I've changed my mind.
So rubbed
quickly.
it out. It was one of the manual ones. Put it on, give it a couple of squeezes. The fucking
Hurts.
uncomfortable
horrible.
pain of that. So men, if you've got a partner who is breastfeeding or expressing, the next time you see her with a friggin' those bloody things attached to her, just ask her if she wants anything, if she needs anything, if she wants to get more comfortable. Because I honestly felt like my right nipple was never going to be the same.
Honestly, I could not hear you anymore. It
was horrible.
Because I had to do that for 9 months. Every 3 hours.
No.
That's every 24 hours. For 24 hours of the day, I had an alarm on.
Nope.
Through the night, and I had to breast pump every 3 hours.
I remember you being in here.
For 9 months, I had to do that to be able to feed my child.
No.
So, yeah, I think it's, help with that.
Yeah.
Even if you're there for emotional support to
Yeah.
say, is your nipple hurting? God,
Yeah.
it looks really sore. Are you okay?
Make her
a little bit of
cup tea.
understanding. Yeah.
Like anything.
Hold the band.
Yeah.
Get
Say,
hold of your spawn.
shall I put a film on and get comfy and blankets so at least
Yes.
Do you
there's
need
a
a
bit
pillow?
of, or just stroke a hair or something. I
Yeah.
don't know, just something, because honestly,
Painful.
I literally did a couple of pumps and I was like, that is absolutely awful.
Or I remember sobbing. Thinking, I need to feed my child and this is the only way. And it was agony.
Yeah.
Horrible. So, yeah, definitely can relate.
Yeah.
Oof, I think mine
Can
have just
relate.
gone inside themselves.
So we hope that we have helped the nation.
Yes, and
nation.
and boys, go back, listen again, take notes if you have to, get
Yes.
yourself a nice board, just whatever you have to do, put a reminder on your phone, just learn these things.
And we're not trying to be, this isn't like a patronising we
We're
hate
trying to
all
help
men
you.
podcast.
No.
It's, although sometimes it probably sounds like it. But like.
Sometimes it's true.
And sometimes it's true. But it's literally to try and make your life easier, to try and make
It is.
everybody's life easier.
Yeah.
Because if you do the things that we ask you to do, then we won't have a go at you. And then everyone will be happy. And we can all go to the pub on a Friday and get pissed.
Everyone.
Just
The
everyone.
nation.
The nation?
The nation.
Except for Boris Johnson. He's
We
not
might do a
invited.
part 2 of this and then might get a guy in to do what women know, what women should know.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
That's a very good idea.
So we've got some really cool guests coming up at some point, so we might get some of them in. But yeah, if you are a guy and you want to appear on the podcast, send us a DM. If you've got some lists like what we've gone through about, you want to have your say,
Do it.
come in.
I want to hear it.
And we want to hear it, yeah. We want to know what your list is. We're happy to share. We're happy to communicate on this. So tell us what we need to know that we don't.
We like
and-
constructive criticism.
We do. So, and yeah, we might do a part 2 if everyone enjoys this.
Yeah.
And if you've got any that's missing off the list that you're thinking about, send them in. Send them in a DM and we'll write them down ready. We will see you guys next week on Just Another Group Chat.